What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel on this Saturday. And boy, what a great week of wrestling it was this week. Monday Night Raw was good. They're getting situated for next week's Saturday's Crown Jewel, as well as last night's SmackDown. And there was the return of Tennille Dashwood. Now, to me, that's not a big deal. This woman likes to come and go. She spent a lot of time in Impact Wrestling. She really, didn't impress me. But WWE thought it out, and said, yeah, let's bring the former Emma back, the one who stole in the Walmart store in West Hartford, which I used to frequent all the time, when she made a lot of money. And I'll always bring that up about her, because that's one thing about Tennille Dashwood I'll always remember. But given that and being said, let's get over it. Dynamite was great on Wednesday night. Rampage was pretty good last night. Matt Taven really gave Wardlow a run for his money. I'm disappointed that the Kingdom left Impact Wrestling, but when it comes down to it, it's really all about the money, and hopefully AEW will utilize him and Bennett and Maria in a lot of exposure in positive ways. Impact Wrestling Thursday night was a great show. Unfortunately, with Impact Wrestling, they are just such a minute piece of professional wrestling nowadays. But I will say this: they put on a good product. Whether people come, whether people go, they find a way to do it. So it's very, very impressive for Impact Wrestling. If they were on a bigger channel, I think their viewership would be a lot bigger. But we have the two major promotions, WWE and AEW, and I'm liking what AEW is doing. They have been really showcasing young guys like the Acclaimed, who are the AEW Tag Team Champs, which I love these guys. I really do. They bring a lot of energy. The fans love them. And Tony Khan's got to realize, while they're still fan favorites, keep the belt on them. They do have Jon Moxley on every week. And I've said this before, I sort of get that. Because if Moxley's gone after Full Gear, you want to showcase your AEW champion right now. I want to see Ethan Page get pushed. He was great in Impact Wrestling as a tag team partner of Josh Alexander when they were the North. Ethan Page has not been utilized, and it's about time, because they constantly push the same young guys like Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Start pushing the other guys. So we do have Lee Moriarty from the Firm going up against Moxley next week on Dynamite. So anyway, that's cool. It's been a great week of wrestling. We got Crown Jewel a week from today in Saudi Arabia. Roman Reigns and Logan Paul, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre against Karrion Kross. Now, there'll be more matches because we still have a Raw, and then we have a taped SmackDown for next Friday, just for the simple fact is it can't be live because they all have to go to Saudi Arabia. And that's a long trip. So, the Crown Jewel show should be pretty good. I'm waiting to see if they're, what the women do, if there are women. But in any event, Chris Jericho, finally, we heard reports that after the media scrum with CM Punk, Chris Jericho confronted Punk and told him right out to his face, "You're a cancer to AEW. You're unwanted in the locker room," and so on and so forth. CM Punk did acknowledge the fact that Jericho confronted him. Good for you, Chris Jericho, because right now, with you, Moxley, and Bryan Danielson, you guys are carrying AEW, and let's face it, to me, 997,000 viewers Wednesday night without nobody talking about Punk, and you had the video of the Elite with Omega and the Young Bucks, things can only improve. They can only improve. So, Tony Khan, keep on doing what you're doing. Quite honestly, don't ever think at this point in time that your true competition to the WWE, because at the same time, Triple H is improving WWE, NXT, and SmackDown. So, you guys are in a furious business. It's great competition. I love it. And, we just got to wait and see what really develops later on down the road. I see AEW finishing off the year quite strong. And next year is another story, my friends. So we'll have to wait and see. So on this Saturday, Phillies up 1-0. They come back in 10 innings last night. They play again tonight in Houston. And football tomorrow, baby. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So, peace out. Have yourself a great weekend. This is the Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. See you next time, everybody.